Yo, it's Yung Jewelz, the Pay Houston, and I'm rocking with 24/7 Live Culture. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out my dog Dre, man. Yung Jewelz. Now we in here. Yeah.
Andre say roll up. Andre say pay me my money.
I been through a lot of shit and most don't know about it. But I'm hearing all these people saying that they know about me. Play nights of eating nothing only. Kayla no smoking the blunt to ease my mind until the pain is gone. Cause I've been watching everybody around me. Doing shows, feel like I struggle long enough. It's time to move some balls. I wanna rock the newest shit, talking to designer clothes and hang with T-Day boy and them like I'm from College Grove. What you know about losing your best friend before your first semester? Hanging with some killers, keep them pistols on the dresser. Hoping that you make it home before they try to test ya. Mama on the phone saying I love you and you're special. They ask me how I fucking do it, I don't know the half of it. I just stay consistent so my shit remains adequate.
What it do? This your boy Josh Morning. We're back with another episode of Who's Hot. I'm chilling in here today with my girl, affectionately known locally as the Paid Hipster. But hey, give it up for Yung Jewelz. Appreciate you for coming through today.
For sure. Appreciate you for that.
What I'm curious to know, first question is like, how did your music career begin? Where did your musical journey start?
So starting off, I was doing music like just to myself type shit, and then when I got serious about it, probably like 11th, 10th grade, somewhere around there, I would pass around my notebook and shit. But if you really want to be honest, I started writing way before then. Like I was doing stuff in elementary, right? So, but for real, serious, when I started going and doing shows and being more open in public, it was like 2015.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that started with like a mixtape or something, or like a freestyle?
No, so like me and my cousins, that's how I started like recording for real. We started doing music together, and then we did a show. And our first show was like the Soul Wire Cafe. I don't know if you know what it is, or where it used to be.
Yeah.
So we did a show there, and like I had a solo song that I did, and every like, you know what I'm saying. So I was getting into it after that, and I just ended up starting to do shows by myself. I started to record more music solo, and then it just kind of grew into like, okay, take it serious, like actually pursue it and do it for real, because you can do it. So that's what happened.
That's crazy. Like I never knew that. Like before you even had like a collection of music, like you was just performing, like, you know what I'm saying? I
had songs, but like before I actually like put a project out, put some real stuff out, yeah, I was just like doing shows, doing open mics really, like with the songs I had, whether it was like some freestyles over somebody else's beat or just some shit on the road because I done found the beat, you know, went to the studio and recorded. I was just doing it. So I got, like I said, I got better at it over time, and I recorded Riot, and that was like the first song that people started like kind of catching wind to, like when I would do open mics at other shows. And then I got a remix to Riot with Dollar Black.
Okay.
And that changed everything type deal. It was like, alright,
that was
who is this?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So Riot remix kind of pushed me a little further, and I started doing more shows and started making more music. Started getting into my groove, because like that was the song that kind of helped me find like my box. Not even my box, but like my wave type shit. So after that, I did a couple more songs and I got a project together. But before then, I did Higher, and Higher was on the project, and that was like, you know, that was it. Like everybody was like, okay,
yeah,
we hear you.
Yeah.
That was Earth Day. So like that was the one that just like kind of put my name in a different light type deal. Because I had Higher on there, I had Get Some Money, and so those two were like the standouts off the project that kind of just made everybody to me.
Do you think artists need to, you know, get back into, at least locally, pushing themselves to get back on the radio?
I guess I don't know. I'm kind of like with that because, like you said, music is so easy to access. Like I got probably like, I don't know how many apps on my phone right now where I can listen to music.
Right.
And so it's just like, when I get in my car, my phone automatically on hook. I'm gonna automatically plug my shit up, and I'm gonna play music, and it's not gonna come from the radio. So I don't know. I feel like in our generation and day and age, it's kind of like it is useful. Like that is a whole nother wave of people that you can reach that don't do that, or don't like have cars that can do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's all they listen to. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's useful when it's on like broader stations, if that makes sense. Yeah. Because, you know, it get on like a Sirius station or something like that. Yeah. People got Sirius XM in their car still, so they might, you know, pop that on or something. I don't know. But like,
this another thing that I was curious about. You know, you are a woman, and you know, you are a black woman. You know, so. You know, do you think it's harder sometimes for you to excel in this game because of, you know what I'm saying, who you are and how you coming?
Not necessarily. I think it's just like the audience. You gotta find your target audience. So, you know,
the music.
It might be, right. The music gonna find who it need to reach, and it might be a little more difficult for me to reach the masses due to like where I am at a certain point, but not necessarily like my music. I don't feel like that'll make it any harder for me to reach the standpoint that some females are in their career right now. Like we was having a conversation beforehand, like women really on top of shit right now. So like, no, I don't think, no.
Y'all running the rap game for real.
Right, so like, that's not stopping me from doing too much or nothing. I mean, it never has. I've never let it, so I'm not gonna let it stop me in doing what I love to do.
Yeah, I'm curious to know because like a lot of the big name female artists, they sometimes like over sexualize in their music. Do you think that's a potential hurdle? Because like I'm a fan of your work and like I don't hear you, you know, I ain't gonna say no names or make no quotes, but you know what I'm saying, like your approach is different. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel it's like speaking on reaching whoever, like do you think that's a hurdle sometimes?
Yes and no. Like sex sells, so like we know that. We know that for sure. But like that don't stop nothing from, that doesn't stop anything from going to where it needs to be. Like, it's plenty of the same sexy females, like they make hard songs that do the same type of numbers. Granted, you know, they still have those type of songs, but I don't think, not really. Like, I can over-sexualize some shit too, like, so, no, it just depends. Like,
like on your latest project, you know, Get Me Right Now, Get Me Right.
Satin Conversations.
Satin Conversations, right? On your latest project, you know, little FY, like I became hip to you for real, like in 2020, like you said that you started, you know, with 15, but you popped up on my radar in 2020 when you dropped that MVP, you know, and that was not a good time, but you know, an interesting time because like the world, the world was sitting still, and a lot of us, well, that's what I did. Like I just caught up, just was listening to music, and following your career from then until now, like Satin Conversations is like one of your more mature, you know, projects low. So speak on it. Like, tell me, what was your thought process of, putting it up?
So like I love R&B music. Like I probably listen to R&B more than I do rap, hip hop. So it was always like a running joke. Like I'm gonna drop an R&B project. So everybody kept telling me do it. Cause like if you listen to some songs on MVP, I will sing on like a hook or harmonize on the hook and stuff. So it's not like a secret that I can hold a note. I don't necessarily like to say that I can sing because I don't go in the booth and just sing full songs. Like I'm not about to even attempt to do it.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say that I'm a singer, but you know what I'm saying, I can hold a note. So I was like, I'm gonna do it, and everybody's like, well, do it for real, you can do it. So I did a couple songs and I sent it to a couple people, and they was like, all right, so you gonna do it or what? So I'm like, all right, bitch, I'm gonna do it. So I did it, and I didn't know how I was gonna go about doing it, like the cover and all that stuff at first. So I got with M-Dub, shout out to M-Dub. I got with M-Dub, and shout out to Sid, the photographer that took the photos.
Right. You could have called me, but that's a different story.
But you know what? Not on no sexy shit, but I do like to keep a lot of stuff I do female. Those are females. My manager's a female, you know what I'm saying? So I like to keep stuff, like, But I got you. You do take some great pictures. You do take some great pictures.
Appreciate that.
But yeah, I just got with them and we came up with something and made it sexy, Everybody reacted to it well. And we just, I just had fun doing it because I love making music. So it was easy to do. And then I was in a point in my life when I was making the music where I was going through all those emotions or all them different moods that I was rapping or singing about. So it was like kind of easy once I actually sat down and took the time to do it. Honestly, I wrote most of them songs the same day. I swear. I promise you.
That's how you was feeling.
That was just how it happened. I don't even know how it happened.
Yeah.
But it did. And I was like, bro, did I really just sit here and write like 5 songs in one day type deal? But like, yeah.
What's your favorite song on the project?
Favorite song? I know that's funny, like, but yeah, favorite song.
Right.
I don't know, I just love it. I was supposed to have a song in there called Cloud 9, but I couldn't get the sample that's on the beat to be cleared. So that would have been my favorite song. But favorite song, definitely.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
Thanks, for sure. How do you want to be remembered in this thing? Like I'm curious. Like, what you want your legacy to be in music? Cause like I know you got so much more in you, and like I'm very excited to see where you land or where you take off from. So what you want your legacy to be?
I want to be one of the best. Like I want people to be like, when they talk about like the legends of Mississippi, like I want my name to come up, or not even just Mississippi, but of course because that's where I'm from. I want to be one of the best from here. But just, I want to be successful and leave a pattern, like, to show the way. Like, if somebody was to show your favorite rapper, I want it to be Yung Jewelz. I want somebody to be like, I watch Jewelz videos, I want to do it just like this, like, or just like an inspiration. I don't even have to be like super famous. Like, I'm not looking for a lot of fame, because, that shit. They say the price of fame and name, it's a lot of stuff to come with all that extra shit. But just in general, like I just want to be well noted, like
consistent with her work.
Like appreciated for the music that I make, cause I feel like I make good music. I've been told that before, so I take heed of what I hear.
That's gonna be a wild day. Like I think all of us one day gonna hit that point. Like especially like I consider you a creator, and some might consider me a creator. Like I appreciate that. Like content creator, like it'll be that day gonna be wild. Like you know when the next generation come up, be like, yeah, you know I remember you was in Whoop the Whoop, and like because of you, I seen you when I was young. Like so, yeah, that's gonna be cold. So yeah, like what's next for you? Like on the music side, like are we gonna see more visuals? Like what's the summer looking like?
We heating up. That's what the summer looking like. It's hot for a reason. We in Mississippi.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm working on some stuff. I got some more music coming. Definitely drop some visuals. It's been too long since I've been acting a fool on the camera. So we gonna come back with some visuals. I'm doing shows. So it's no excuse to say you haven't seen me this year. So doing shows. I'm just working, man. I'm just keeping it, like you said, consistent. That's the way that I stay in the people's face. And so. What's
your favorite thing about being an artist? Like, is it performing? Is it like creating music? Is it writing music? Is it like record music? Like, what's your favorite part?
It just depends on the day, honestly, because a lot of it is my favorite part. But if I just had to, I don't know, like I love performing, but I also love shooting visuals. Like I really do. Because like once I see it, once it's finished and I see like my dream or my vision actually be on camera, it's like this is what it makes me like. This is what makes me feel good, like knowing that I can do it and actually be a part of it. That's why performing is like a whole nother realm of life for me. Like I'm in a whole nother zone when I'm performing. Recording too though, because like that's where I really like get off, like popping my shit in there. Like that's where it starts.
Is it the same energy almost? I'm asking like in the booth and then performing, cause like
not necessarily. Like when I'm performing, like I'm embodying everything that I'm saying. Like you just see me perform, like so I'm giving all the energy off then, whereas I'm just standing still. You know what I'm saying? Still going in, but like I'm chilling. I'm still chilling. Like I ain't around the booth jumping and doing all that extra shit. But
I'm a big fan of hip hop, and like I'm curious to know like why you think it hasn't been a #1 hip hop album this year? Do you think it's just the game is oversaturated with a lot of the same kind of sounding music, or are we waiting on the legends? Like, are we waiting on Drake, or are we waiting on a Travis Scott or somebody? Like, what's up with hip hop? Like, in your opinion?
I honestly don't know. Like, if we want to be completely honest, I'm at the point now where I really haven't even just tapped into what's even dropped this year, unfortunately. Like,
but that's sad though. You can't say the same about previous years.
Nah, I can't.
Cause like last year, like we had Kendrick, we had J. Cole. I mean, it was memorable releases. Like you know what I'm saying. It's like first half of the year, like out the top. That one album, like it's hard for it to just roll off your tongue. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't. I mean, I guess like from a numbers game, pretty much they probably waiting on like you said, the Drakes and the Coles, and I mean Dirk dropped the project this year. I can tell you that much. Yeah. I can't tell you that much. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's a good question, but like I told you, I listen to R&B more, so like.
Who your favorite women dominate it, like
For sure, women dominate pretty much all music though, but that's a hidden gem. Like y'all sleep on that, like.
Nah, like much love to y'all. Like we recently lost a legend. You know what I'm saying, Miss Tina Turner. Like I always been admirers of like ladies that be putting in that work and doing their thing. But who your last thing, like who your favorite like R&B act right now? Like
right now?
Yeah, in the latest. current, this generation. Don't reach back to your mama's generation.
It's tough.
Ooh, I know, it is for real.
Cause I listen to a lot of them, like a lot. So like, I don't know. It just really depends on the mood I'm in.
Summer Walker,
like
Sizzle.
I
gotta start name dropping.
No, you don't gotta start name dropping, but like, I don't know. Like I love Tiana Taylor.
Okay.
Even though she wanna retire and shit, but like I love her.
Okay.
So, but I do listen to Summer a lot.
Yeah.
And then, you know, like the other side of things like artists, SZA, Janae, Kaylani. I listen to a lot of R&B, so especially females, they make the best music.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, like the dudes, they make good music too, but the R&B, it hit different with a woman.
And what we?
Jasmine Sullivan, like.
Oh yeah, she hit it hit some of them.
In your cheek, right there where it's supposed to.
Yeah, but where can we find you at? Like, what's your socials? Drop your socials.
You can find me on all social media at The Paid Hipster. Facebook is Yung Jewelz Music if you use Facebook. All streaming platforms, Yung Jewelz. That's Young with the no O, Jewelz with a Z. Yeah, man, just search me. I'm everywhere. I try to be at least. You know, you watch TV, you can find me on P-Valley.
Plug everything.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm just trying to be everywhere. I'm in your city. I got shows coming up. If you see this, I don't know when it's dropped, but I got shows coming up. July 9th, July 15th. Go to my social media, find out where. Urban Fox is July 15th. I can tell you that. July 9th is in Jackson at a recreational park, but I can't give you the address right now because I don't want to mess it up. Like I know the street name starts with an M, but I don't want to look it up. So I'm not gonna even bullshit. But that's why you need to go to my social media and follow me so you can find out where I'm performing because I got stuff coming. For real, like I do.
That's one thing I can say about you though. You stay busy and I appreciate you for coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
This your boy, and we out.
Remember rapping with Tasha, we did that shit for fun. Now 14 years later, bitch, yeah, I'm still the one. Plenty nights at Monica house, I was sleeping on the floor. Me and J and T some making records just to get some dough.